What's up, everybody? This is a video to show you how to read Erg Charts. It's apparently something that's pretty hard to do for some people, so this video will show you exactly what you need to do to understand and do well on your Erg Charts and do them correctly. So, for example, here we have 4 by 2,500 meters with 3 minutes off. That's the workout. So this chart is showing 5-second drops per 500 meters. So if we were going to do that, let's take these two yellow highlighted examples. This top example is for the fastest person on the team. This bottom example, this is for someone who is basically, these are supposed to be the standards for what you should hit as a college heavyweight rower. But we're going to use the top example. So what we look at for here is we want to look at our last piece of our last week. As you can see here on the side, it's broken down into the different weeks. The reason why there's different columns under each week, the reason why there's 4 for 4 weeks, is because there's 4 pieces to do for the workout. That should be pretty simple. When we look at this last row, you want to base your last 500 meters of your last piece on the last week, week 4. You want that last 500 to be at your 2K goal. That's it. It's as simple as that. So for me, that's 132. Luckily for me, the chart is highlighted, so I know exactly where to start. But let's say your 2K goal was a 136 instead. What you do is you count how many rows we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now, if 136 is my goal, I'm going to start at 136 and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bingo. Go over to it. That's going to be my first week. And all I have to do is follow it just like the golden chart is. So, how do you follow it? Well, you start by reading it. First 500 meters at a 2:02. After the first 500 is complete, you drop 5 split seconds and go at a 157, and so on until the workout is done. You have your rest, and then the next piece you move up a row. So not the next week, the next piece you move up a row and follow those numbers. That's all you got to do. So what do you do if you complete that and you want to go to week 2 the next week? Well, all you have to do is start 1 row higher, just like it shows on the highlighted charts. At the start of week 2, I'm going to start at my second piece that I did the first week and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and repeat that until the 4th week, where you'll be starting at the end of whatever you did that first week. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you have to do. You have to follow it. That's how the workout is designed. You have to hit those splits. You have to hit those drops. Could you flatline an average that's faster than that? It'd be really fucking easy to do that, but that's not how the workout's designed. You need to keep yourself honest. What happens if you can't quite hit those splits? Well, let's take, for example, the end of week 1 for me. Let's say at the end of week 1, this is my last piece. This is the 4th piece of the first week. And let's say that I can go these first, second, third, and 4th 500s and hit those splits great. But this last 500, I straight fucking die, and I can't even bring it down past 140. Well, there's something to think about there, because if I nailed these other 3 pieces, but just didn't quite make it on the last portion of that last piece, I think, using my best judgment, I can probably move on to week 2 and be okay. Now, let's say I started dying and couldn't do my pieces after the second piece and wasn't hitting my numbers and was flatlining midway through, then I would reevaluate and say, maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat what I did that first week the second week so that I can do it better. You want to be able to hit your splits for all pieces except maybe the last 500 of the last piece. If you kind of falter on that, that's okay. But you need to hit these numbers comfortably. If you can't hit them, you need to stay on that week. You don't cheat. You don't fucking cheat. Well, there you go. There shouldn't be any more questions now. It's pretty straightforward. If you're in college and you get this chart, you should be able to read it and you should be able to comprehend how it works. Have a great day.